Make it a positive day. Indeed, hopefully, if you're only tuning in now, you're right in time to get your daily dose of that feel-good music act this morning. They're busy getting ready for their first concert of 2020, Camerata Tinta Barocca. They present a program of chamber music from the Baroque era. It's intense, and you're absolutely going to be loving it. Now, the concert features, it says here, Baroque violinist Bettina von Dombois from Germany, alongside regular Camerata Tinta Barocca players Ralitza, Refiloe, Joshua Frank, and of course, Erik Dippenaar, who happens to be joining us right here to chat to us about their group, but also chat to us about the amazing things people need to be on the lookout for this year. Erik, good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning. Great being here. Thank you very much.
I must just start by saying a whole mouthful, saying everyone's names and saying the type of music, the era of music, and the type of experience you deliver in the music. So it's going to be quite interesting to hear what that sounds like.
Very interesting.
Yeah, we're a group of very like-minded people playing music together, and that's our name, Camerata Tinta Barocca. The word Camerata means a group of like-minded people together, and Tinta Barocca, of course, refers to the type of wine. So we're a group of people that likes making music together and also might like drinking wine together. And of course, the word Baroque refers to the type of music that we're playing.
Love it.
Absolutely love it. Now, Camerata Tinta Barocca is the leading South African Baroque ensemble playing on period instruments, right? Yes. What was the motivation behind, you know, playing 17th and 18th century music on original instruments such as the one behind us?
Yes, that's a fantastic question. The thing is, from when I earliest memories is that I really like this kind of earlier repertoire and earlier music. And then when I first heard it on original instruments, somehow it made sense to me. And it's a bit like using the right tools for the job, you know? So in a way, it's not about recreating something, but if you want to learn something about the music, you actually learn a lot from playing it on the original instruments that it was meant for. For instance, the instrument we have here behind me is a harpsichord. So way before the piano was invented, this was the main kind of keyboard instrument that people used. It has strings, but other than a piano, it plucks the strings inside. So the sound is a little bit more guitar-like in a way, a bit more percussive.
This is incredible because your experience is authentic in every single sense of the word authentic right from the beginning. But your program, your concert program, which starts tomorrow, I mean, it features really such an explosion of sounds from the 18th century, chamber music specifically. What does the rest of the program look like?
So we do a combination during the course of the year of chamber music and orchestral music. So the opening concert tomorrow will be chamber music, so smaller scale, like you see later in this program. We'll also do some orchestral stuff with a bigger setup. And we have a whole fantastic year planned, which I'm so excited about. Some highlights include we in Stellenbosch in the end of all in the Woordfeest with, amongst others, Linnell Kennett as soloist. She needs no introduction. We have the Cape Town Baroque Festival that takes place every year at the end of September. I can't say too much about that yet, about the lineup, but very exciting. We're also in November hosting a Canadian early music ensemble from Montreal, which I'm very excited, and then the Christmas performances at the end of the year.
It's got a whole year lined up of music and wine.
I just want to touch on quickly on the festival that you've just mentioned. I mean, you've successfully launched the first of its kind in Cape Town back in 2017, and it's an annual event. But just give us a young something of what people can expect this year.
Well, we're very lucky. 3 years ago, we started in 2017, and this festival has grown immensely, which I'm very thankful for Cape Town audiences. The reaction is just so positive and fantastic. And what we try to do with the festival is pair certain performances with venues. So last year, we had, for instance, one in the Zuidsmokka, in art galleries, in different types of venues throughout the city. And we try to kind of link it with the repertoire that we're playing. So it's a kind of more immersive experience that really, you know, sits at the core of Cape Town and the kind of landscape here.
Your group is made up of such hugely talented musicians who all come together and bring something so unique and so special to the entire experience. But you're not just leaving it there, you're training the next crop of musicians. I mean, the Collegium Musicum at the South African College of Music with the UCT, that's one part of the initiatives that you work on. Tell us more about that.
Absolutely. So I feel very strongly about education because I had a great education here, which allowed me then to go study abroad. So it set me up very well. And I think if I can plow back something of that into our local young musicians. So at UCT, we've set up a bit of a training scheme. With the festival also, we have an outreach project we've paired with the Ronnie is my music education project. Tinta Barocca also runs annual Cape Town Baroque Festival, Schools Baroque Festival for learners. So we have several kind of education things, which I think is very important, kind of offering people the opportunity. And I think something I feel very strongly about is that it doesn't matter what type of music it is. You know, we teach skills, and it's a music that's accessible to everybody, I think.
Absolutely.
Accessibility.
Just plowing the seed, and then what you do with it, you grow. Thank you so much for joining us, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys have in store for us. Now, we're just going to take a quick breather. Make sure that you stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast show, because there's so much more coming up after.